this is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43, and today we're going to be doing a band workout. So let me show you what I have and how we need to set it up first. So I'm going to be using a handled band. So I bought on Amazon a kit that had two handles that come on and off the bands, and with it had like three more bands of different tension, four more bands, that's four. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bands. And then with that also came 2 ankle straps and also a door holder. And this is what's kind of important because today we're actually going to use the door to help us with our exercise today. So if you do not have a nifty door holder, this is what you're going to use. You need to find a bandana and fold it into a triangle, roll it, and then make a really good knot at the end. And then what we're going to do is that we're going to open the door up to see my pretty wreath and stick it over the door, and then you're going to shut the door and make sure it's all the way shut and can't open, and then you have this loop on the top that's not going to pull through or come undone. And then we're going to thread our band through it, and then we're going to exercise with it here, okay? And then you can step back if you need to add more tension on your band, unless your band is tight enough, all right? So that's what we're gonna do. So let me move my stuff out of the way, and we're going to go ahead and start our warm-up now. Alrighty, so here we go. Right, so this is just something different. So we're going to move the band different places on the door. It's not going to stay in the same spot, but for each set of our workout, we're going to leave it in the same spot. So that way we're not opening and shutting the door for every exercise that we do. So each round it will stay in the same spot. So it'll just make it easier that way. So you'll get, a lot of new exercises that you can do. Now, of course, it's a lot easier or maybe even safer if the door does not open in towards you. So if you have a door that opens away from you, then it's better. And then, of course, making sure that no one's going to open that door when you're trying to exercise. You might need to put a sign on it. Do not open exercising. On the other side of the door, or lock it for your own safety. So you might need to think about those things too, so that when you're in the middle of doing something, someone doesn't come barging in on you when you're doing those exercises. So just think about those things. Okay, now down and up. So, but it was like $30, I think, for that set of 6 bands total, and the 2 ankle bands. And then you can take those ankle bands with you, like if you go to the gym, and use them on the cable machines for doing abductor and adductor exercises, instead of using the ones that they have there, or maybe somebody else is using it when you want to use it, and you have your own in your own little gym bag. And that way you always have your own. So that's kind of nice. So, think about that. It's a good investment to have. And then you can put multiple cables on the same two hand, holders. So if one is too light and you get really strong, you can start adding them. So if you get all the way to the thickest cable, you can start putting multiple ones on the same hand holders, and then you can just keep going up and up and up until you have all 6 of them on there. So, or you can just buy a heavier set. So who knows? The possibilities are endless. Okay, so let's go in and out with those arms. Warm up those biceps. So we're going to be doing an upper body, a waist, and a lower body exercise with the bands. Some you've probably seen before, some maybe not. So we'll see what we can do here to get things going. Let's go back and forth again. This time, get that leg crossed like a little curtsy. There we go. Well, let's go all the way around in a circle when we do it. Okay, keep going in the same direction. Okay, now let's switch directions. Feet are still going the same way though. There you go. Really warm up that back. Okay, so let's swing the arms up and down. That's it. Good. Nice. And keep going. Okay, so we're gonna just do our calves. So make sure you find a good sturdy door to use. An entrance or an exit door are probably your best doors, unless you have really good other doors in your house too that are connected to your bedrooms or whatever. Just make sure that the door is going to be able to handle the pressure that you're going to put on it. Okay, that's it. Shake it out. Okay, so I have this right here. I think I'm going to go ahead and move it because I'm just going to keep hitting it with my feet. It's just going to get caught. So we're going to be doing 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds of rest, 3 rounds of the 3 exercises. So we're going to go ahead and grab the weights, and we're going to start with the face pull. We're going to do a crunch, and then we're going to do a step back lunge. Okay, so let's start with our 10-second countdown. So a face pull, you're going to bring the weights up, the bands up, so that they're above the head a little bit, and we're just going to bring it in so that they come towards the cheeks and elbows go out. Okay, so don't bring it down here. I need it up here, and just really bring those elbows out. And you want the handle of the band, like your knuckles from your thumbs, to come in towards your cheekbones. They don't have to touch them or anything. They're just coming in toward that. You're going to feel that right in the top of your back, right in the middle of those shoulder blades. So hold it there for a second and then release it. Remember, whenever we do bands, we like to do just a tiny bit of a hold. And I'm kind of leaning back just a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to grab the bands. We're going to bring them to our chest. Okay, I'm going to bend over just a little bit. My knees are bent. We're going to do crunch. And I'm going to bring my head to the side a little bit so I don't hit my face. And I breathe out when I go down. You can also do this on your knees if you want to. I'll show you on the knees. You can come way down here and do a crunch here too. So standing or seated. Good. Okay, so we're going to come up and we're going to hold onto the band, and we're just going to do a reverse lunge here. So we're just going to hold onto the band, and we're just going to tap back as far as we can. Ooh, I'm going to have to go to the side a little bit here because my room is only 6 feet in length, and I guess I need a little bit more room, so I'm going to just go to the side and just hold on to the band and then do a reverse lunge. So I'm just have my arms bent and I'm just holding on, not really doing anything with them, just using them to help me stretch back as far as I can. Standing up nice and tall, holding my abs in, not looking down at my feet. Just alternating those legs. All right, so I'm going to come back up, and I'm going to get ready to do that face pull again. Okay, arms are up, and I'm leaning back just a little, and I'm doing that face pull. Hold for a second. Good. So if you find that, you know, things are too easy, you might need to add a band. You might need to step back just a little bit more. But you need to make sure that you check the condition of your bands so they don't break in the middle of a workout. We've all seen that happen, and it's not pretty, is it? You see me do that in the middle of a filming. Okay, so I'm going to do a standing crunch. I'm going to put the weights right on my chest, bend my knees, pull my abs in, and come down. Good. Keep going. That's it. Pull those abs in, blow out as you go down. All right. Now I'm going to move to the side, and I'm going to do my reverse lunge. If you have room, you don't have to go to the side. I'm just holding those weights, the band in. There's a little bit of me pulling back. I'm not sure how much of my legs really get a workout from that, but they definitely get stability from the band, helping me balance better as I go back. And we'll have one more set after this. So really think about what you're doing. You can slow it down. See how low you can get. Okay, so one more set. Okay, arms are up. Okay, bringing in the face pull. This is when I wish I had mirrors in front of me and mirrors behind me so I could see what my back looked like while I was doing this. Do I have any muscles back there? Okay, keep going. Almost there. All crunches. Okay, weights to the chest, or you can be on your knees if you want to, if you need a little bit more resistance from your band. Okay. Pulling those abs in. I'm just holding the weight to my chest. Bending from the hips, pushing my booty back. All right. Okay, one last reverse lunge. All right. So I always have a little bit of a bent knee when I come up. So I don't come and stand all the way back up. I always have that little bit of a bent knee so that I always have tension in my thighs. And because I'm holding on, I can do that. Good. Are you with me? I'm sure you are. After this, we'll take a drink and we'll get set up for our next set of exercises. And we're going to move the band. All right, time. So go ahead, grab your water. And then we're going to open our door. Watch out, it's going to come at you. And we're going to move it so that it's about chest high, okay? And then we're going to shut the door. Okay? Making sure it's shut all the way. Lock it if you need to, okay? And that's where we're going to start our next set of exercises, about chest high, alrighty? So we're going to do a chest press, and we're going to do alternating side pulls for our abs, and then we're going to do a squat for our lower body. So let's go ahead and get ready. So we're going to turn around. That was good. Grab it, turn around. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to bring it out and around. You want it to be above your shoulders, so you don't want it to be dragging on your shoulders. So don't bring it way down here. I want it up, and I want it to go back. So notice my legs are in a split stance, and I'm kind of leaning forward just a little bit. So I'm not way out here, but I'm leaning forward enough so that when my elbows go back, I'm going to get a little pull back here. And that's where I'm going to pause, is when I'm back here, so that I get that stretch. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to turn around. Okay, and I'm going to hold the weights, and we're going to do an alternating side to side with the bands, okay? So we're going to pull the band, from side to side. This is where I see how tight they are. Side to side. So we're just going side to side, enjoying that. I'm bringing it to my waistline, right above my hip is where the band is going. Might go further if the band was a little looser, but it's a brand new band I picked. I think it's only the second, maybe the third heaviest, I think it's only the second heaviest band in the group, because I wasn't sure how hard they were. Okay, so now we're gonna do a squat. I'm gonna see if I can do it over here so you can see me. So I'm just gonna hold it, and I'm just gonna do a squat. So elbows bent, down and up. So again, you get that stability from holding on, just like if you've ever done TRX with me, just like a TRX kind of just holds you a little bit. Okay, so don't lean back so far that you fall on the floor. I like to go back and try to boot my elbows on the top of my thighs. And then I think, okay, that's probably pretty far down. So down and up we go. Good. Squeeze the tush. When you come up, squeeze, push it out a little bit. Down as low as you can go. All right, so we're gonna start all over again. Okay, back around. Okay, split stance and come forward. Now, if you find yourself not doing split stance, that's okay, as long as you feel balanced and you're good with your legs apart. There we go. Around we go. Perfect. Feeling that everywhere. Good. That's it. All right, now turn around. Okay, so remember we're going to take it side to side. So make sure you look at your band and untwist it if it needs to be untwisted. So I'm using both bands together, pushing them from side to side. I mean, there's so many exercises you can do with bands. And when you add being able to anchor it to a door, then, you know, whew, the amount of exercises explodes with the possibilities of different things that you can do. I mean, think of all the ones that you already know by just holding it under your feet and out in front of you and around your back and sitting in a chair. And so now you're like, oh, if I can do this at home by putting it on a door and using something as easy as a bandana, you know, 99 cents, 50 cents at the dollar store or whatever, then, you know, you don't have to go out and buy one of those, you know, expensive kits or anything with the wall, the door mound. You can just use something that's inexpensive until you want to invest in something more expensive. But like I said, always check your band before you do your exercises, because you want to make sure that they're going to be able to handle the stress that you're going to put on them. Okay? Okay, let's go. One more round. I'm going to do the other leg this time, just for the grins and giggles, right? That's it. So I almost make like a little arc as I go around. I don't just go straight out. I do like a tiny arc, and then I touch the inside of the handles in front of me, just like I do when I do weights. And I just feel it gets more of my arm too, not only my chest. Kind of works the arm at the same time. Okay, round, fix my band, set my legs, and then side to side pull. Good. And you're breathing, and you're pulling, and you're pulling in your abs, and you're thinking about how it feels as you're going from side to side, feeling it on your obliques. Good. Like how that feels. Alrighty, and then we're gonna squat. Last time, nice wide legs. Holding on, and down and up we go. Good. Try to put the weight in the heels so my toes can kind of go up just a little bit, or so that I know that there's no weight in them, so that I'm not doing my squat incorrectly. Good. Feeling it. All right. Okay. End of that round. So we're going to leave the anchor where it is. And we're going to get a drink. And we're going to do another set right here. Alrighty, so let's get ready. So we're going to do a tricep extension. So you're going to face the wall. Okay, and we're going to bring the weights in. Got to figure out where that's going to feel the best. Okay, and we're going to do just a tricep extension to start with. And then we're going to do on the side this time, and we're going to pull it, okay? So let's do 10 times, then we're going to rotate and do 10 times. And we'll just go back and forth until the time is up, and we'll do that all 3 rounds. And then for our leg one, we're going to do a side-to-side lunge. So we're going to hold on to it, and we'll just go side to side with that lunge, alrighty? So let's get started. Okay, so holding, knuckles up, elbows back, knees bent, back flat, okay? Get those elbows up. Okay, now push them. Now, we're not doing this. Make sure those elbows stay where they are, okay? We don't need to move the upper arm. We're only bending from the elbow and pressing back. Woo! You should be able to feel that, sucker. Got it? Get slower. Okay, that was fun. Okay, so we're going to stand off to the side. We're going to bring the weight, the band across you, and we're going to do a rotation across. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we're just going to turn around, do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, let's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's turn. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so remember, let's start the other side next. Okay, so we're going to do a side-to-side lunge. Okay, holding on. We're just going to go as far as we can over, come up, go to the other side. So if you want to hold differently so that you have, you know, depending, I can't go back that far, so I'm just going to cinch up on my band so that I have a little bit more resistance to hold on to. I'm going to try to go as low as I can each time. Whew, a little too low that time. And be able to get back up. There we go. All right. So, shake it out. I don't know if my triceps are ready for this or not. Okay, elbows back. Okay, this round, I'm gonna feel, woo, a lot. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know why I'm counting, because it doesn't matter, right? It's the abs that we have to count. So you need to start on the side that you ended on last time. Slowing down. Muscle through it. Breathe. Do it. Whew, so glad that's over. Okay, so I'm starting on the side I ended on. We ended with 3, okay? Let's do 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we can just start on the other side next. Okay, getting ready. Let's do that lunge from side to side. And here we go. I can get a lot lower when I do it this way than when I do it on my own. Really helps to have a little stabilization, helping you get down. Okay, I think about keeping my chest up a little bit more and not being sloppy when I do it. Good. Oh, I'm really fed though. Maybe I should be daintier too. Inside thighs are gonna definitely feel this tomorrow. Okay, back up. Okay, last round, okay? Shake out those triceps. Watch them wobble. Okay, knees bent, back straight, arms back. Whew, feeling it. So think about your wrists. Are they being strong? like 28. Okay, I'm gonna start on this side. Let's see how many rounds we can do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we can go. Keep going. 1, 2, 3. Pull those abs in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 10. 10. Okay, because it was our last round, right? So we should finish it. Okay, last time, legs. Lunges. Here we go. So give it all you got. This is our last 50 seconds on the lunges from side to side. So our last set of exercises, you're going to want a mat, maybe. I have carpet. You might want a mat or a rug or a towel for the ab exercise. Because it is on the floor. So I didn't say that earlier. So it's the only one that's definitely on the floor. All right. Get a drink of water and then we'll move our band. Okay, so open the door. Okay, let's see if I can get this in there. I'm going to put this under here into the middle. See if I can get it in there. Make sure it's there. See how good my seal is under my door. Okay, looks like it's there. Okay, so now it's under the door. Alrighty? So we're going to do our 3 exercises. We're going to do a bicep curl to an upright row, so we get biceps and shoulders. So we'll have worked pretty much all of our back, doing all of our upper body, okay? And then we're going to get on the floor and we're going to do a sit-up, holding the weight, trying to go over. So that should be fun. And then we're going to do, it's a deadlift, but we're going to hold this through here and come up. So it's going to come up through here like this. If you've never done this before, here, knees not bent. I mean, they're just bent a little bit, but it's a really good one. So it's a fun one too. So all fun ones for our last set, okay? So I'm going to press the timer and arms first. So bicep curl, turn it around, upright row, okay? So remember, elbows need to go up. So bicep curl, turn elbows around, upright row. Bicep curl, upright row. But not crooked. Upright row. Good. Bicep curl, upright row. Bicep curl, flip the hands, upright row. Bicep curl, upright row. So remember, you're flipping your hands each time so that you can get the bicep curl and the upright row. Bicep curl, upright row. So kind of lock those elbows in to your waistline so that you can get that bicep curl in and then turn them around for that upright row. Okay, so now on the floor, Okay, you're gonna do a sit-up. I don't even know if I can get up. My floor inclines up. So I have an extra hard time going up. There we go. So if you can't do a sit-up, you're gonna pull it a little bit tighter and you're gonna do a crunch. Just a little crunch like this. Otherwise, hold it out. I gotta get started again. And do a sit-up. Okay, so now we're gonna get up off the floor. You're gonna grab it between your legs. You're gonna bend your knees just a little bit. Ready? It's gonna go behind and up. Back behind you and up. There you go. So make sure you're far enough away that you have to pull it through your legs. That's it. Stick the booty out, flat back, come up. Just like we're doing a deadlift, but you're pulling the band through. There you go. Good. So I'm holding both of the handles with both of my hands together. And squeeze. Flat back, stick that out. All right, perfect. Back up. Okay, bicep curl, upright row. Feeling all of this today. Feels good. Hoping to be good and sore tomorrow. So I can definitely say band workouts rule. So the next workout we have will be a combination. Well, okay, the next workout is going to be a hand workout for wrists and forearms and fingers. But then after that, I'll try to remember to do a combination of bands and weights. All right, so sit-ups or crunches, okay? This is hard to start because I'm going uphill. Okay, here we go. There we go. It's a slight incline. I can feel it. If I had something to hold my feet, it might be better. I'll be lucky if I get 8 sit-ups in. All right, down I go. Up. Okay, far away. Okay, and then up. That's it, flat back. So don't try to hurry and not get the right position. Take a couple extra seconds and make sure you're far enough away that you're getting some resistance on that band so that when you come up, you're actually pulling it. And that you can get between those legs to bend over. Remember, you're only going so that your back is parallel with the floor. I don't expect you to get your head to your knees. That's not the purpose. It's only flat back and up. Okay, last set. Bicep curl. Knees are bent just a little bit. Always. Okay, one more set of those sit-ups. You know, this was a good idea on paper. Oh no, 10 seconds. Grab, here we go. I think that was 8. Whew, that was 12. So, not bad for a set. Okay, last set of your band deadlifts. So I don't know about you, but I was glad we did this. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I just want you to be safe. So make sure your band is secure in your door. Make sure you don't have a silky scarf or anything like that, that knot's going to come undone. Cotton is king, you know, it's going to stay knotted. Make sure you've got a good knot in there. This one's been good. Make sure your door is going to stay shut. And so I'm going to open my door one last time and retrieve my bandana, and it looks good. It's a little dirty from my door, but that's okay. Okay, perfect. So we're going to do finisher. Yeah, you thought, oh, yay, we're done. Okay, no, we're going to do finisher, and you're going to take your band out of your door, and you're going to get it, and we're going to sit on the floor for our finisher. Okay? And I'm going to change the time to a little bit less because it is a finisher. So we're going to do 30 seconds of work, and we're going to stay on the floor the entire time, so you're not going to get up or anything like that. And we're going to do 9 rounds, so 3 of each exercise. Okay? So we're going to do, you're going to put the band under your feet. Okay? Hopefully it'll stay still. And I'm going to put my hands through the handles and hold onto the band because my band is really long, and I'm short, so it's not going to be as much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold on, and we're going to start with a row. We're going to do 30 seconds of a row, okay? Then we're going to do 30 seconds of a sit back, okay, like this. Then you're going to roll back, and you're going to open your legs, and you're going to do V-legs. 30 seconds of V-legs. Then you're going to sit back up, and we're going to do it all again, okay? Doesn't that sound like fun? That sounds like fun. So I'm going to turn to the side while we do this so it's more ladylike. So get a drink of water if you haven't gotten a drink of water yet. And then I'll start my timer. Okay, you ready? Okay, so we're going to do rows, sit backs, lean, probably gonna hit my head. Lean back, and do the V-legs. Okay. Are you ready? Takes a little coordination, but we can do it. So rows first. Okay, so rows, 30 seconds of the rows. So hold it for that second. Sitting up nice and tall. Chin's parallel with the floor. Oh yeah, we're not going all the way back for the sit. Oh yeah, when I lay back, that's why I was worried about my head. I'll just have to scooch forward. Okay, so now we're going to do sit backs. Get yourself ready. And sit backs. So the back is straight. It's kind of like a reverse sit up. Just trying to get more tension. Not attention, tension. And if you don't want to lean back, you can open your legs up and do it this way too, okay? Just do it like this. Or you can lean back and do the V-legs, either one. Okay, and do V-legs. And I didn't hit my head. So if you're afraid of not being able to get back up or you don't want to lean back all the way, you don't have to. You can do the V-legs sitting upright. It's not any easier, just so you know. Might be even harder because it's probably more pressure on your hips. That one's kind of fun. Okay, sitting back up. Okay, a little more tension. And getting ready for the row. Here we go. So this was a long workout, sorry. But it's Friday. Feeling good. Okay, and the sit backs. Good, keep going. So we go back far enough so that you feel a little tension right in the middle, right where your belly button is, okay? I don't want you to feel it in your lower back or anything like that. Okay, so either go outside to side or go ahead and roll back and get ready to get those legs. Here we go. Right, last set. Here we go. Row, row, row your boat. Gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. I just had a dream. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. Trying to get through these last 90 seconds. It's all good. Feeling it. Okay, leaning back. Oh wait, I have 10 seconds. Okay. Go. And back. how you like this workout. I like to do this kind of workout like at a park. You can take your band and then put it on all different levels of, you know, bars when you go to a park. You know, the monkey bars and, you know, different things. So you have to just make sure that it's someplace where it's not going to slide, but you can find all different levels. And then you can do running or walking intervals in between if it's got like a walking track around it. Or you can do a little cardio burst like modified jumping jacks or jumping jacks in between a little circuit, like do one round of it, 3 different exercises, and then do the cardio burst. I mean, that's all fun too. All right, that was it. Perfect, so let's get a drink of water. Great, and let's do our cool down. Perfect. Alrighty, so let's rock side to side on your tush for a second. And I'm gonna uncrisscross my legs so I can get those hips all the way down on the floor and sit up nice and tall. And I'm gonna push myself up a little bit to make it even flatter, just to really work on those hips. Ah, good. Hold it there for just a second. Okay, now let's switch the feet. Okay, and then do it again. So think, ooh, was one side easier than the other? Was the way you started better? Is this way better? And then you know which hip needs a little bit more stretching, a little bit more love. All right, so now we're gonna put our feet up and we're just gonna rock side to side. So if you have a lower back problem or a hip problem, sciatica, this is a good go-to stress reliever for any of those. And of course, if you've been working your legs, this is a good one for that too. Excellent. Okay, so we're gonna stay here. Alrighty. Okay, so we're just gonna turn to the side and just give it a little stretch here. And you're gonna take the shoulder that's facing the camera and we're gonna reach over and then reach over with the other arm. Good, and then we're gonna rotate. Good, now take that shoulder that's facing the camera and then we're gonna rotate back. Good. And then we're gonna bring it in towards the center and we're gonna put both feet together and we're gonna sit up nice and tall. Just let those, you can pulse them if you want to, you don't have to. If you need to push your feet out or tuck them in, either one, to make you feel better in your groin. Good. And then we're going to go ahead and relax those legs, whichever way you want to. You can crisscross or you can put them out in front of you. Okay, we're going to bring both arms up. You're going to grab those elbows and you're going to try to press your head back against your forearms so that your chin is now parallel with the floor. Okay, we're going to lean to the right just a little bit to get a nice stretch through that waistline. And you're going to breathe, no holding your breath. And let's take it to the other side. And then we're going to bring it back up and then we're just going to rotate just a little. And then rotate to the other side. and then bring it back into the center, and then let's lift those arms back up. Now give yourself a big hug. You're trying to grab onto those shoulder blades in the back. Good. Now lift your arms up like you're taking off a sweater. Good. Now bring those elbows into the sides, and we're going to crisscross across and open those arms up. Got to flatten out my legs a little bit more so I don't hit my knees. That's better. Okay, so we're going to hug again. Okay, this time hopefully the other arm is on top. Instinctively, you usually put whatever arm you write with on top the first time. So think about it and put the other arm on top. It's better. So wrap it around as best you can. I'm on top of my chest. There you go. Reaching. Okay, again, up like you're taking off a sweater. Okay, now fingertips behind you. And walk them back, and lift your chin just a little bit. Lift your eyes to the ceiling. Big inhale, stick that chest up, and exhale again. And exhale one more time. Now exhale and lean forward, releasing the arms. And bring them in front. Okay, now extend those legs out. Shake them out. Okay, walk those hands forward. Grab onto the ankles. Keep looking up. Toes are up. Feet are flat. Don't let them fall out. Good. And then walk your hands back up. Big breath in. And exhale. Again. And exhale. 2 more times. Actually, 1 more time. That was the 2. And that's it. Alrighty. This is Joy from Enjoy Fitness 43. Thank you for being with me today. If you like this workout, let me know. Subscribe, tell your friends. If you want something easier, if you want something harder, message me, put it in the comments. Just let me know what you want, and I will make a video of it. Alrighty, so I will talk to you later. Have a great day. Bye.